Fatalism says that no matter what you do, the outcome is destined to happen. It doesn't rely on cause and effect like determinism or predeterminism. Instead, it's more about inevitability. If you're meant to become a teacher, for instance, you'll become one, even if you try to avoid it by studying engineering, joining the military, or moving to a different country. The story ends the same way. Fatalism is everywhere in myth and literature. Oedipus, the tragic Greek hero, is fated to kill his father and marry his mother, even though everyone tries to avoid it. In modern times, think of Harry Potter, who is destined to face Voldemort no matter how many choices he makes. The entire idea of prophecy, destiny, and meant to be comes from fatalistic thinking. Fatalism can sound depressing, like why try at all if the ending is already set? But some ancient traditions found comfort in it. The Stoics, for example, believed that fate governs what happens to us, but we control our response. You may not control the waves, but you can learn to sail. This is echoed in Eastern thought too. Karma is sometimes misinterpreted as fatalism, but most traditions say karma influences, not determines, our future. That distinction between influence and certainty is key. Fatalism taken too far can lead to passivity, but tempered with awareness it can bring peace, accepting what you cannot change and focusing on your reaction instead. And now, for a truly unique view, we go to ancient India, to the school of the Ajivikas. The Ajivikas were a now extinct group of philosophers who lived around the same time as the Buddha and Mahavira. Their beliefs were radical even by ancient standards. The Ajivikas believed in absolute determinism through a force called niyati, fate. According to them, everything in your life, your birth, pain, enlightenment, death, is completely fixed. They rejected the entire doctrine of karma. They believed no effort, meditation, moral act, or spiritual path could change your destiny, not even liberation from the cycle of rebirth. Understandably, the Ajivikas were controversial. Buddhists and Jains criticized them heavily, and yet they attracted many followers. Why? Because there was a strange kind of liberation in letting go. If everything was already written, there was no need for shame, blame, or pride. You weren't better or worse than anyone else. Everyone was on their script. The Ajivikas faded from history, but their ideas still echo today, in simulation theory, nihilism, and extreme forms of fatalism. In some ways they were early voices in the debate over whether we're truly in charge, or just passengers. So, now comes the big question, what about free will? Do we have any, or is it all illusion? Many philosophers today embrace compatibilism, the idea that free will and determinism can coexist. You didn't choose to be born in a certain family, country, or body. You didn't choose your early experiences, but within those constraints, you can reflect, choose, and grow. Neuroscientist Sam Harris, though a determinist, still believes we should live ethically, because we are part of the causes that shape the future. In other words, your choice matters, even if it